Hey y'all, so it is Friday, May 4th, and it's like 7:30 right now. I am about ready to finish The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. So it's taken me a while to finish this. The past few days, I just haven't been in the mood to read, so I'm not gonna force myself. Hey, what's up? Who is that? Hey y'all, so as I was editing my vlog, I realized that in the first clip that I do, somebody comes into my room, I think it was my dad, and he asked me a question, and I completely forgot to pick up my camera again after he left, and then I just go on to the next clip, and it's just so random. So I just wanted y'all to know that I just forgot to finish that clip, and it's very short, the first clip, but very sorry about that. So yeah, but I just wanted to tell y'all that I just forgot to pick up the camera again, and then the next clip is like, yeah, it's just like, I don't know, it's just really much later, and I just wanted y'all to know that. So yeah, enjoy the rest of the vlog. Bye. Hey guys, good lord, this book, The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo, is like killing me right now. It's like ripping out my soul. It's just so tragic and sad, and I don't know, it's just sad. But I hate when books make me cry, and it hardly ever happens. I can count a handful of times that I've cried in my entire life reading books, and this is one of them, so that's how I know it's a good book. I've got 30 pages left, and yeah, but I'm not gonna tell y'all why I'm crying, but I just want to say that Evelyn Hugo and Celia St. James' love story is one of the most amazing love stories that I have ever read in books. It is just absolutely beautiful, and I hope they make a movie about it, because I want to see those two women on screen sharing their love for each other and their wonderful love story and romance, because it's just absolutely fantastic. And it has made me cry this whole book, being happy and sad and angry at how the world treated them, and that they had to hide because of the fact that they loved each other. And it's just been a whirlwind of emotions. But yeah, I think I'm gonna be okay. I'm gonna continue reading. I hopefully don't cry again, but you know, I very well could. So I will update y'all later and when I finish the book, and let y'all know my final thoughts and my rating, which is going to be a 5 out of 5 stars. I can promise you that. So yeah, y'all. So I am finally finished with The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. This is a 5 out of 5 stars. I have a review up on Goodreads. This is one of the best books I have ever read of all time. I absolutely adore this book. My mother has to read this. She will love it. I have never cried so much in a book. I am just so heartbroken, but blown away. It was absolutely outstanding, and this book lives up to the hype. Everyone should read it. The representation with lesbian, bisexual, gay was all so well done in this book. I love the representation. There was Cuban representation, there was biracial representation. It was just outstanding, and I can't say enough good things about this book. I can promise you, as of right now, it is my #1 book in 2018. It was fantastic. It is now up with Pride and Prejudice and one of my favorite books of all time. It actually beat Eliza and Her Monsters. It is now bumped into 3rd place, but this is actually tied, I think, with Pride and Prejudice. Loved this book. I cannot express my love for this book. Now I have to read something else, and I don't know if I'll be able to, because this book was just so fantastic that I feel like it's going to put me in the worst slump ever, but we shall see. So I will see you guys maybe tomorrow or just in a few days, and yeah. Hey y'all, so it is Sunday, May 6th, and it's 1 in the morning, and I am reading Gone Girl by, I think it's Gillian Flynn. I always want to say Gillian Flynn, but it would be a J instead of a G. I'm on page 5, so I obviously haven't gotten very far, and I've been going back and forth between few books today. I've been going back and forth between Every Heart a Doorway, which is super tiny, and The Queen of Atolia. I don't know, I just don't want to read fantasy right now, so I just have another thriller. I don't know why I'm not wanting to read fantasy right now. I feel like it's because it's like spring, summertime, and contemporaries I'm wanting to read, but also thrillers. I'm really like obsessed with those two genres right now, so I don't know what's going on with me, but I do want to get back into fantasy because I do miss it, but just not right now. I actually vlogged earlier, but the footage got deleted. That happens sometimes on my phone, and I think I just need a new phone. I just need a new phone because I need to go get the iPhone X, I think is what it's called, or iPhone 10. I have no fucking clue, honestly. But I need to go get a new phone because the storage is like shitty right now because this is what Apple does. And this honestly drives me crazy about Apple, but I'm not gonna get another phone besides an iPhone. I bitch about it, but I'm also not gonna change a phone. Like, I'm not gonna go get like an Android or something, or a Samsung. The shitty thing about the iPhone is when they get a new phone out, they will start to do things to your old phone. And I know this might sound a little paranoid, but it is fucking true. They'll start to say that you're running out of storage, even though I just had a shit ton of storage in my phone before this new phone came out. Now they're saying I'm running out of storage. My voicemail box gets full super quick when there's only like 5 voicemails in it. It won't let me take photos. It'll take a video, but then it won't save for some reason. There's other things. Oh, it dies a lot quicker. Like, the battery just starts to drain really fast, and it didn't do it as fast before the new phones come out. So like, it's kind of like this phone has a time limit. Like, if they put the battery in the phone and also like the storage, for it to only last as long as they want it to when they make the phone, because they know when their new shit is going to come out, ideally. So then they build the phone, and then they like destroy it when their new shit comes out. Like, the battery starts to go bad, the storage starts to go bad, like, it's all a plan. So you will go buy the new phone. I go buy the fucking new phone, and I know I shouldn't because that's how they get you, but like I said, I can sit here and complain about it, but I'm also not going to get a new phone. As in, I'm not going to go get a Samsung or anything. Just because iPhone, like, you get to FaceTime, there's group messages, and everybody that I know has an iPhone, and emojis, like, really stupid reasons to keep the iPhone. I do love my phone. I love my phone, but I'm being ridiculous. But yeah, I'm going to read Gone Girl, and I think I just said I'm going to read Gone Girl. I'm going to read Gone Girl. So I saw something very disturbing happen in a Kroger at a Starbucks. Here's what happened. So I was sitting, waiting. Actually, I was standing. I cannot talk today. I was standing in line at Starbucks, getting ready to get my drink, and there is a customer before me, and he's a man, and he is talking to the person who is taking his order, who also happens to be a man. And the customer turns around to see if I'm looking at him, and I am, obviously, because I mean, I'm looking forward and he's in my line of sight. So I turn around to see him look at me. Then he tries very discreetly with his hand to point like this, but instead of doing this, he goes like this, so I can clearly see that he's pointing somewhere. So I go to look where he's pointing at. There is literally nothing else there but a woman in the floral section that just happens to be right next to us, who's a worker there, and she was putting flowers on the floor. She was bent over, and these guys started making really gross comments about it, like sexualizing her and being nasty and offensive and just gross. So I automatically get uncomfortable, obviously, because I'm also a woman, and it just made me not want to be around them. So I start crossing my arms and getting nervous, and I decide that it is important that I tell a manager there, because it's not okay that that woman who is busting her fucking ass and working her ass off while this guy's just standing here laughing and being disgusting to his coworker and sexualizing her while she's just trying to make a living, it's not okay that that happened. So I go tell a manager, because this whole, it's really important to speak up when you see something like that happen. First of all, I was frightened for her, because it starts off as something like that, you know, like a mean, disgusting comment that doesn't need to be said, that's sexual, and then it can turn into something bad. Like, I wouldn't want her to be alone with him in a store, you know what I mean? So I went and told someone, and I did it because I felt better and because I wanted to help her in any way that I possibly could. She wasn't even aware that it was happening, but I would hope if someone saw that happen to me, that somebody would speak up and say something to try to get that behavior to stop. It's just not okay. It's honestly, it's fucked up, and it shouldn't have happened. And I mean, it's his own fault for sexualizing a woman in front of customers. And sexualizing women at all. Just don't, okay? Just don't. So I said something, and I just guess my point being is that if anybody ever sees anything like that, please speak up. It's so important. And I just wanted to say that in this vlog. So yeah, but I'm just going to continue reading Gone Girl, and I will update y'all. Hopefully I stick to this one. I have been going back and forth between books all day. I hope I find one that I stick with. That happens to me every time I have to start a new book, especially after such an amazing book as The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. That wasn't my favorite book of the month or my favorite book of the year, but one of my favorite books of all time. I'm having a hard time getting into a good book, so we'll see, but I will update y'all later. Hello everyone. So it is Sunday, May 7th, right? No, it's the 6th, right? Jack, what day is it? You are absolutely not helpful. I just wanted you to know that. But I love you, baby. Okay? I do. Can you tell Sissy if it's the 6th or the 7th, though? Maybe? No? Okay. I thought I wake you up, but go back to bed, okay? He was very helpful, so I'm glad I asked. I am going to spend my Sunday reading. Since I've spent most of it sleeping, I did not go to bed last night until, or this morning, I should say, till about 8 o'clock. It is 3:45 now, but I've been awake for about an hour, so yeah. I've just been sitting watching Gilmore Girls, and now I want to read. So I want to read something kind of like short, though. Like, I want to kind of read the Wayward Kids series. Is that what it's called? Oh my god, I'm like so brain dead. I want to read Every Heart a Doorway, and then I want to read the second book and the third book of this Maybe Today, because it's like, they're really tiny. Like, look how little those are. Come on. So I'm thinking I want to read maybe all 3 of those today. Or I have Gone Girl. I have The Demon King by, I think it's Cinda William Chama. I have An Ember in the Ashes. I have Queen of Atolia. I have several books that I could read. So I'll just let y'all know which one I pick up and decide to read. But I love reading on Sundays. I don't know why that is, but Sundays is like my favorite day of the week to really sit down and read. And I think it's just because, like, it's the end of the weekend, and even though that I don't go to school right now or work because I'm very sick, okay, sorry, Gilmore Girls is singing Happy Birthday to Rory, and Patty just did like a soprano harmonizer thingy. So I will just update y'all throughout the day, and yeah, bye. I can't sleep. It's 5:30 in the morning, and I'm watching Next Top Model and reading Gone Girl occasionally. I have serious fucking problems.
Daddy?
You hear Daddy? Oh! You got Daddy? Who do not like Daddy? Can't say Daddy is a bad. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, we doing. Okay, that's enough. Hey y'all, so, I just got back from a doctor's appointment, and I went to Barnes & Noble while we waited for traffic to die down where we live, because after my doctor's appointment it was rush hour and oh my god, it was bad. So I have some books here that I'm gonna haul, and this is gonna be the last clip in this vlog because this vlog has been going on forever and I just need to end it. So I'm gonna haul these books, tell you what I'm reading tonight, and then what will be the start of the next vlog. The first book I have is Into the Water by Paula Hawkins, and this is the same woman who wrote The Girl on the Train, and I love The Girl on the Train, so I'm hoping I really love this one. I have no idea what it's about, but I generally don't know what the books I read are about. I don't like reading a synopsis. I just like to go in not knowing anything. It helps with the expectations. The next book I have is I've Got Your Number by Sophie Kinsella. I'm hoping that I like this, and I don't know, I'm trying to get into Sophie Kinsella, see if I like her as an author, because I only have one of her books and it's Finding Audrey, and I should have probably finished that book before I got this one, but I didn't. The next one I have is Wedding Map by Sophie Kinsella. So yeah, just another Sophie Kinsella book. The next book I got is Sharp Objects by Gillian Flynn. She is the woman who wrote Gone Girl. So yeah, I'm hoping I like this. It's really short. The next book I have is The Darkest Minds by Alexandra Bracken, and I've heard wonderful things about this, so I'm hoping that I love it. The last book I got was Dark Places by Gillian Flynn. Finn. I cannot speak. That is all, and for what I'm reading right tonight, I'm going to be reading A Court of Frost and Starlight. I've got the book. That was just the dust jacket. Here is the actual book. So that are my I cannot talk back! Those are my plans tonight. Oh, and by the way, it is Wednesday, May 9th, and it is almost 8 o'clock. So yeah, I shall see y'all later, and I'm gonna go ahead and start the next vlog, and bye!